Well, we're back for a quick update. Left over from the last episode, which was 11. So, I didn't do a whole lot, but a few notable things that I did change. Like, for example, right in front of us right now. I moved the cab controller, which is that right there, over to the right more, and then I've got, for the test track, that white rectangular box, the lower one, gives the status of the, where the engine's at during the test. Then above that is the electrical power controller, the 3 outlets in the room that are controlled through those buttons. Turn them on or off, such as, let's see if I can do this here. You can see the lights over there. Turns them off, turns them on. So, that was the one thing I did. Of course, I cleaned up even more. See, that's really getting really nice and clean in here now. I did run the feeder wires. They're not connected underneath yet, but I've got a whole bunch of them, and I actually enlisted the help of my wife, Debbie. She's going to go ahead and put these blue connectors on the bus lines. For those who might know what they are, they're called suitcase connectors. They wrap around the wire and snap in place to create a connection. And then the feeder wires that come down from the track, they're used to, they plug right into that. Pretty slick idea, really. So I've got a lot of them. There's, well, as you see, there's 10 wires right here on these tracks. You can't really see them too well. Well, maybe you can. I've soldered them in on all the different tracks there. Then over here, I've got some more of them. There's 2, 4, there's 6 more there, and you can probably see the wires where I soldered them. Of course, all the tunnel porters are done and in place now. Haven't done anything with the lake yet. I'm going to pour soon. I'm not sure when. I want to make sure I get everything in place. So I found my car and boat, and that's the boat ramp where it's at now. So I'm going to have the water probably come halfway up so that the boat will be in there, and of course that'll be permanent once the water's shot or solid. And I just ordered a bunch of shopping carts in HO scale. I was thinking about dumping one in the water because I saw it done on another lake video. And it looks more natural, so I'm kicking that around. So it's probably going to be a few days, if not longer, before I'm ready to pour the water. But it's going to look good when it's done. Of course, I've got the highway bridge out. It's not, you know, I didn't permanently set it in yet, or the freight track bridge. That's not in permanently either. Nor the passenger bridge. Passenger train bridge is not in either. I really can't put those things in until I finish this lake area. There's much to be done there. Let's see, I've got more of the, you know, I'm going to try. I don't know if I can really do this or not, but I'm going to give it a shot to look at the clothespins under here. You should be able to see them, maybe. Or, you know what, I got a better idea. I got a much better idea. We've got the light over here. Let me see if I can get under there. There it is. Is it mounted under there? And that's the clothespins for the skirting. And I've got not all of them in yet. I still have a few more to put in, but you know, I'm not in a big hurry to get it done because I decided to do a little track wiring and get that out of the way. I'm also waiting for a new power supply for the DCC controller to power that. This one here, even though it's on right now, the voltage is no longer accurate and just too low to power the system properly, which kind of bites because I spent good money on that, but you know it's from China, and I should know better than to buy some things from China. So I decided to get one from Digitrax, which who makes the DCC. It's on its way, could be here any day. As soon as it comes, I'll hook it up. It's not as fancy as that one with the digital numbers and all, I don't really care. But it should supply the proper voltage so that the trains will operate. Then I can do the first test. Start testing the track to make sure that we've got good voltage all the ways around. I still got some more work on the track yet. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn this off for just a second. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and put the pass-through up in the up position. So I got most of the track in. I still got to glue down the upper track, but I wanted to solder the wires for it. The same thing I did with that third freight line too. I've got to run the rest of the track there yet. The other tracks are in place. But I still got that to do, and of course, hold on, it gets a little crowded here with all these chairs and everything else in here. Alright. I still have to add track over here too. Once again, I can't do that until I finish the lake, get all the bridge spans in place, then I can lay the track for the passenger rail and the 3 freight rails. So that's kind of at a standstill till I get the lake done. And there's still many other things I got to do. I still haven't highlighted the mountains yet, which, you know, the dry brushing technique. I'll get around to that at some point. The clouds I feel fairly satisfied with. I may go over and, you know, add some stuff to it yet. I don't know. I mean, I'm sort of happy with it. It's not bad. And of course, after I get those things done, well, I still got to finish the skirting too, or the fascia. I'm going to have a real thin fascia over here where the printer is, so I got to have room to get the printer up and down. And in this area here, this corner, I'm actually going to add a removable table part. I can't think of a better term for it. But a removable section that these side tracks here are going to go into, and there'll be industry on that. And I'll be able to lift it in and out in case I have to go back there and work, you know, closer to the wall on track problem or derailed train or some other thing that would prevent me from reaching there. So it'll be a lift out section that will actually be powered and everything else. I'll have lighting and everything else there for whatever industry stuff I put in. So I've got to build that yet and then figure out a way to attach it to where I can slide it in and out. Got a few ideas, but I haven't settled on anything yet. And then actually over here, I was thinking about putting a round table in. Just a small area to come out, like a half circle, and have a turntable for, you know, turning engines around and a place to park some of the engines. And then have it lead into this last last turnout here that'll come all the way around. So I'm kicking that too, and of course that's probably not going to be removable, so I don't want to make it too big. It's also very expensive. Those turntables are $250, but you know, they look cool and they're actually operational, so that's kind of a good thing. I have to be careful what I put in because I don't want to limit my ability to get around the layout, nor do I want to, well, let's see how you put it, nor do I want to not put things in there that will enhance the layout. So, you know, reality and detail is everything, really, so. And of course, I still have more buildings to buy. I repositioned the dominoes. It's not angled anymore, it's straight. And actually swapped it with the Dairy Queen. It looked like a better way to set it up. Of course, there'll be a road in the front here, you know, a county road type thing, 2 lanes, or single lane as it were. I'm going to put the dealership over here on the corner. The eggs plant, of course, will be going over in the industrial section. It's just sitting here for the moment. Now, the Jiffy Oil Lube will actually be over here. That's where the Jiffy Oil Lube is going to be. The bank is going to be over here, where the paper is. And then back against the wall, I'm going to have a background building. I think it's called a background building. Yeah, because it's not a full building. It just gives the illusion of being a full building. It's actually going to be a strip mall. That's going to go in the back there, and of course there'll be a parking lot in front. And the highway will come through like here, go around the back, go there, and then down that way. Can't really describe it too well, just have to wait till it gets completed. Now also, we've got a lot of grass, trees, weeds, people, of course cars. I've got a ton of cars to put on, you know, on the highway. So those things will all come later on. That's probably, could possibly be months down the road, because at some part I'm going to have to start slacking back on my expenditures here, because I still need a new central air conditioning unit in the house. The other one died. And it's going to be like $3,000 or $4,000, which is going to take some time for me to get that together. Unless, of course, somebody wants to donate. I'll take donations. But at some point, I want to get that done before next summer. So I'll be paying the property taxes this month. Well, actually, December, I'll be paying the property taxes. Get that out of the way. And then I got to start saving up for the air conditioning. So that's really the big plan. And which that means you're going to be slacking up a little bit in the train room. Not a lot. There's still many things to be done, and I still have a fair amount of things here. I have a ton of trees. And I've got some, you know, I got some figures. I want to get some more that may be more in line with, you know, how things are going to be set up on the layout. I do have some industrial buildings to buy. I found a UPS store, which would be really cool. It's a central hub. I thought that would be neat to put on the layout. And also, I found a new post office. It's called the Brick Post Office. And it's a little bit bigger. Well, it's significantly bigger than the little tiny post office I had. So I'm going to replace the little tiny post office with that. I I have a church and a school. The school is scratch built. And I'm going to keep the school. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. It's going to be probably on this left table by the industrial section. I've got an area there that, here, let me show you. At this area here that I could probably put the school in and the church. I have a church, but I was thinking about either scratch building one or getting something a little more modern, because the one I got's like a real old-fashioned one, which is cool, but it would be nice to have something more modern. So that's going to go there, like I said, right in this area here. Got plenty of room for both. Let's see what else. Oh, and over here, right in the corner, I'm going to build an area in there and kind of block it in, you know, like with bushes and stuff. That's going to be the nude swimming hole. Got to have that because I got all those nude, you know, figures, and well, got to use them. So, but that's going to be out of the way in that little corner. It was the only place I thought that I could put them where they really wouldn't be in the way. Or possibly I could put them in the corner there, but not sure yet. Either way, I want to build an area that will actually be afforded quite a bit of privacy. I'd love to put it over here in this corner because I got this little dead space over here, but I'm not sure how they would get to it. You know, I mean, there's no freight track to get there. Yeah, that's not even a freighter track, really. That's a siding, really, to get to the staging area. Of course, the passenger rail is way over here. So there's really no way for them to get there. Unless, although that seems like pretty, I don't know, that seems a little crazy to put the overpass walkways, like one there and then one over here, to have, and have a little platform here where the passenger rail could stop and let them off. Still seems like a lot of work, though. Unfortunately, they won't be able to get to it by car, I don't believe. I can see there's no place over there for them to do that. That would afford them any privacy, so. Of course, I don't want them using the lake, because that would be weird. You know, a public lake and then a nude lake all at the same time. So, oh, by the way, that's probably going to be Lake Joe over there. And I'm not sure what I'm going to call the nude lake yet, but now I could, theoretically, well, I don't know, that would be kind of weird too, but I could put crossings over here, so where you could drive into it and have a very tiny parking lot. So I don't know yet. Like I said, there's so much. I'm just not sure how I'm going to work that yet. But anyway, that's the plan. Yeah, I could even actually. I got the backside over here. I could make this the parking lot for the lake and have a small access road to go to it, like single lane. This way it wouldn't take away from the lake area. That might work. So I'll have to work on that yet, but so yeah, those are the future plans. I'm not really going to go beyond that. It would be so much easier. So tough to be the cameraman and the speaker all at the same time, or the host, whatever. So anyway, that's where we're at. There's not really anything new to show, and probably won't be for a while. But I wanted to get this episode 12 out there anyway, just to keep you up to date on what the plans are and what's actually going to happen in over the next, say, week or two, or 3. Other than that, pretty much about it. So, once again, thanks for watching. And stay tuned for more videos. They'll be coming as often as I can get away with it. Hope you like the new format that you've seen from episode 11. That's pretty much going to be the staple now. I like the intro and the outro, so I'm going to keep on using that and then just, putting this stuff in the middle of it. We'll still try and keep the videos down to around 15 minutes or so. Unless there's something special going on, then it'll be a longer video, but I'll let you know if that's the case at the beginning of the video. So, until next time, stay tuned, thanks for watching, and look out for the next episode. Bye.